Some things are better than sex, and some are worse, but there's nothing exactly like it. Sex and golf are the two things you can enjoy even if you're not good at them. Sex lies at the root of life, and we can never learn to reverence life until we know how to understand sex. Everything in the world is about sex except sex. Sex is about power. Sex is not only the basis of life, it is the reason for life. When sex involves all the senses intensely, it can be like a mystical experience. Tell me what a person finds sexually attractive and I will tell you their entire philosophy of life. Love is an ice cream sundae, with all the marvelous coverings. Sex is the cherry on top. Sex is about the quality of your entire love life, not the intricate alignment of your bodies. If you don't laugh during sex at least once, you're having sex with the wrong person. Sex is the driving force on the planet. We should embrace it, not see it as the enemy. Sex without love is merely healthy exercise. The sexual embrace can only be compared with music and with prayer. I don't have a dirty mind. I have a sexy imagination. Sex is as important as eating or drinking, and we ought to allow the one appetite to be satisfied with as little restraint or false modesty as the other. In my sex fantasy, nobody ever loves me for my mind. Intimacy between the husband and wife is one of the characteristics of a healthy marriage. I'm at the age where food has taken the place of sex in my life. In fact, I've just had a mirror put over my kitchen table. To have her here in bed with me, breathing on me, her hair in my mouth, I count that something of a miracle. Done well, marital sexuality can be a supremely healing experience. It isn't premarital sex if you have no intention of getting married. Getting married is easy, having sex is easier, but finding someone who can stimulate your mind and make love to your soul, that is rare. I have no objection to anyone's sex life as long as they don't practice it in the street and frighten the horses. I believe that sex is one of the most beautiful, natural, wholesome things that money can buy. No woman gets an orgasm from shining the kitchen floor. Everybody says sex is obscene. The only true obscenity is war. Sex is an emotion in motion. We are all born sexual creatures, thank God, but it's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural gift. Physics is like sex, sure, it may give some practical results, but that's not why we do it. Sex, the thing that takes up the least amount of time and causes the most amount of trouble. That's why the marriage bed is usually a pretty accurate picture of what else is going on in the marriage. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. There is a correlation between the number of days since a man last had sex, and the number of things that he is willing to do for a woman. Sex is always about emotions. Good sex is about free emotions, bad sex is about blocked emotions. Sex without love is as hollow and ridiculous as love without sex. Billions of people have had sex. I don't know how many have actually made love. Sex is not marriage, but sex is part of marriage. Passionate sex is great. A passionate marriage filled with passionate sex. So much better. There is no age limit on the enjoyment of sex. It keeps getting better. Sex is about anticipation, not culmination. We don't ask when people age out of singing, or eating ice cream, why would we stop making love? Sex between a man and a woman can be wonderful, provided you can get between the right man and the right woman. And yet another moral occurs to me now: make love when you can. It's good for you. Sex is like air, it's not important unless you aren't getting any. Thanks for watching.